After the first video, several people emailed me and said, "Hey, tell me what you're shooting. Tell me about the rig." So I thought I would show you on this one. It's kind of a tricky question because I change bows and arrows throughout the hunting season quite a bit. But this year, I'm hunting with Bob Morrison made me this riser a few years back. It's a custom riser, a little longer than any riser he had made. It's diamond wood and phenolic. Good heavy, dense riser. I really like it. I'm shooting Tradtech Extreme BF carbon foam limbs. I think these are the best limbs on the market. Honestly, performance-wise, whether you're shooting tournament or hunting, I love them. I've got 3 sets of them. These are the 50s. Now, I've killed 4 deer this season with the 40-pound limbs. I was shooting Easton traditional shafts, aluminum, early in the year. I like the weight of aluminum. But it's later in the year, the leaves are off the trees. I'm getting some opportunities at some longer shots, and I like to know I have more energy in the arrow at longer distances. So these 50 pounds are what I'm shooting. That drove me to the Carbon Express Heritage shafts. These are 12 grains per inch. They're heavy arrows. I'm shooting a Wenzel Woodsman 3-blade point, 160 grain out of the 50 pounds with the 350 shaft. It's about a 625 grain arrow with 50 pounds. So it's a good heavy shaft. I'm point on the way I shoot. I'm point on at about 32 yards. So I'm very comfortable out to 32 shooting at a deer with these. I still got a lot of energy with 50 pounds and a good fast arrow. It's a quiet bow. Shooting a D97 string with some silencers there. I use these. These are otter fur, and happy with this rig. Really like it this year. I enjoy shooting it. Early in the season, when there's a lot of leaves on the trees, you're only going to get, here in Tennessee, you're only going to get about a 20-yard shot anyway, unless you're hunting fields, and I really don't hunt fields. So I hunt with my self bows, and then later in the season, I like to go to something that I can feel comfortable reaching out a little further with. I'm really happy with this. Show you some video in a minute of shooting out of a tree stand. We built a platform here at Twin Oaks, 20 feet high. It's great to practice. The guys learn a lot about their shooting when they get up and shoot off the platform versus on the ground all the time. The difference in how the deer looks at that perspective from being 20 feet up. So be sure and practice with those. Also, I shoot the broadhead and the field points. This is 160. It flies higher, not lower. You would think maybe more drag, it would maybe shoot a little lower. It shoots higher than my field point. So you need to know that before you go into the woods. So let's get after it. Let's go shoot some out of the platform and then get into the woods.